Hello YouTube, this is Callum from EnglishShooting and welcome to my 5 last minute Christmas gift ideas for shooters. Now these are intended to be gifts around the £50 and under mark that you could get delivered between now and Christmas. Now getting straight into it with the Boker, whatever you want to call it, their Subcalm really compact knife. I reviewed this earlier in the year. It's around the £40 to £45 mark and it's superb quality. It's the Boker Plus range and the quality, as I said, is pretty much second to none, as you would expect. It's really slim. You can put it in your wallet. I have even been tempted to take the clip off of it and just keep it in my wallet. It's so thin. You can have it clicked onto your belt, you can have it in your car, on your mantelpiece. It really is that great little backup knife. I know that if you're a shooter or you're looking to buy this for a shooter, any shooter wants a knife or wants to collect a few knives and have a backup one, and for most outdoorsmen they're going to want a knife anyway. Now moving on, I think this is a great stocking filler. The book itself I think is around the £20–30 mark. You can get it off Black Rifle. Again, their delivery is superb and you should be able to get it before Christmas, and it's a complete owner's guide for the AR-15. Now not only does this book go into all the general maintenance, how to fix things on the gun, general problems, it also goes into detail about all the new accessories that are out there, and it gives you maybe inspiration of what you may want to do to your AR-15, but also goes into what these new accessories do and what type may be better suited for you, and really helps you get a better understanding of the AR-15 platform and what's available. Now the great thing about this as well is it doesn't have to be somebody that actually has a gun. If your child is interested in shooting but doesn't have a license yet, or doesn't have their own guns but they're interested in learning, and this is going to be something that they're going to read, then this is great. It's something that they can sit down and read and learn about, which I think is fantastic. And myself, I don't have a book like this yet and I am extremely tempted, I can tell you that. It just looks absolutely fantastic. Now number 3 is something that I've had for a fair while now but haven't actually reviewed, and making this video and including it in this video really has reminded me I do need to make a video on it. It's the MTM Gun Vise, and I think it's a real essential. Any shooter should have something like this. A dedicated bench and vise can be quite hard to have in your house, especially if you live in a flat or rented accommodation. You might not have the room for it. This thing is great. It's portable. You can shove it under the desk, you can shove it in a cupboard somewhere, but when you want to do some maintenance, or you want to tinker, you want to adjust your scope, put a new scope on, do some bedding work, or even some dremeling on your shotgun, you can get this out, you can secure it to your desk, and it becomes your own little workstation. You've got all the different compartments for all the tools you're ever going to need while cleaning. And I remember when I did my Stoga, I actually put all the old bits down in those little compartments, which means they weren't rolling around the desk and I weren't losing bits and stuff like that. You've got rod hangers on there and compartment for tools, and it's really secure. It really does grip onto your gun and hold it steady. It's around the £40–45 mark. You can get them on Uttings. I think again they have next day delivery, so you can get it right in time for Christmas. Now this idea is something that I've recently reviewed and really can't stress how much I really love this product, and it's a great present because even if somebody already has a cleaning kit, if you're worried about not knowing what to get them or getting them something that they already have, then this is something that doesn't have that worry. Basically, if they've already got a cleaning kit, they're still going to love this as a backup. They're still going to love to chuck this in their car, and when they forget their cleaning kit and this comes to their rescue, they're going to remember that you were the one that bought it for them, and they're going to be very grateful. It's a super high quality gift. You can get a selection, you can personalize them, so you can get one for sort of police force, you can get one for pistols, AR-15s, 3-gun. Obviously the one I reviewed was the 3-gun competition cleaning kit, and it's really comprehensive, really high quality, and I just don't think you can go wrong with this for a gift for a shooter or anybody who's interested in firearms. Now the last idea I think is absolutely great because it's a real general idea. They don't have to be necessarily a shooter, they can be an outdoors sort of person, they can work on cars, or if they are a shooter, There's nothing worse than having numb fingers while you're shooting, and the great thing about these gloves is they're high wearing, they stop your hands from getting all bashed up and cut up, but they're really high dexterity. The ones that I have are the Mechanics Wear 0.5mm high dexterity gloves, and as you can see, you can use them on your phone, you can twiddle things around in them. I was changing spark plugs actually in my car recently, and they kept my hands nice and warm. They stopped them from getting dirty, but I was still able to do fiddly things like thread in a spark plug and pick up small tools. So not just a shooter idea, but a general idea for £20. It's a great stocking filler or a great side present. They're available at UK MC Pro, again next day delivery available. So thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's maybe saved you a little and given you a few ideas to fill those stockings and fill underneath the tree. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you soon.